FastCap, I want to show you guys the male-to-male connector for the bestfence. So what this is it's a connector that connects one fence to another one. So our fences come in a standard 64-inch length. If you want more length out from your saw than 64 inches, you can get a second fence, and you can connect the two together with your bestfence male-to-male connector. To do that, first thing you want to do is you want to install your inner fence. So you're going to pop it down onto the tabs, put your locating pin in, and it'll be all secure on there. You're then going to want to get out your upper hand. Upper hand is this guy, and you're going to adjust it to about the right height. So just set it next to the end of that first fence once you got that fence leveled out, and pump it up so it's about the height of the bottom side of that. And then you're going to just stick it out here a little ways. Then you can go ahead and start installing your connector. So you'll see the connector has a indicator mark for the center right here. You're going to take the connector and pop it into this first fence. You want to line up that center indicator with the edge of the fence right there, and you should see there's two holes in the front of the connector that match up with holes in the fence. So once you push the back in, you just rock the front up and in, and then you can take your pin, and your pin should slide right in securely into it right there. Then I'm going to take my outer fence. Time to put the outer fence on. So with the outer fence, I'm just going to take it, I'm going to rock it onto the back of the connector like so, and then pop that front edge down, and then make sure I get my upper hand positioned. It goes right underneath this red sticker. It says place upper hand here. That's the ideal position for it. Now I got that one rocked in. Make sure that you put your second pin in to lock that fence in place so your measurement stays right across the gap, and now you're good to go. And in order to remove the male-to-male connector, basically just the opposite process. To pull both pins out, then you're going to take your outer fence, grab this front edge and pull up on it, and it'll pop off. You can pull it right off the back there, hang it on your stand, and then to remove the connector from the first fence, you're going to take your hand on this front edge, and you're just going to push down on it like that, and that'll pop right out and go in your tool bag, ready to fold it up. All right, so if you bought a male-to-male connector after, say you bought a Pro 2 and then you got an extension fence and you need to add it on yourself, you can drill this out yourself. So when you buy the male-to-male connector in a fence, it's going to come with a connector and a drill bit. It's a number 30 drill bit. Your connector is going to come with 2 tethers on the bottom and 2 pins. So what you need to do is you're going to snap this in to your first fence. You'll see on the front side, there's a center indicator line. So you want to line that line up with the edge of your fence, just about like that. And then you're going to rock the back side in first, and then just push up hard, and it'll snap right into place. Then you can take your second fence, and you're going to snap that on. You'll want to make sure you get your upper hand set up out here as a support. Take your second fence, connect the back side in, and then again, rock the front down, snap it down nice and tight. Make sure you pull your seam tight, and then get your upper hand in there supporting it so you don't have to hold it. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to scribe a line across here for your pins to go in. So you're going to scribe your line about 5/8 inch down from the top surface here. So I'm of course using an AccuScribe Pro here. I already got it set, so I'm just going to put it on my top surface, and I'm going to scribe my line across there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this other fence. Like that. Now you're ready to drill. The one thing you're going to need for this is you're going to need a clamp. I'm of course using the Jack of all trades from FastCap. With your clamp, you just want to clamp it right across the gap there, so you're clamping both fences down tight to that connector. So now I'm clamped in tight, and then you want to make a mark about 1 inch out from the center line here. It doesn't have to be exactly an inch, but you're going to make your mark about 1 inch out. So take an inch, make my mark. There's my drill hole. Same thing on the other side here. 1 inch out, right about there. Make my mark. All right, so now I have my connector clamped in. I have my 2 drill spots marked. So you're going to use your number 30 drill bit. I'm actually using a little stopper here too. If you're not using it, that's fine. You just want to make sure when you run the drill in, you're not running your chuck into the fence and scratching it up. And it might be necessary to adjust the clamp just a little bit before you drill to get it out of the way, back and forth. Just when you do, make sure you're clamped tightly on both pieces. Take your drill bit, line up on your mark. Drill your hole, and then you can pop your pin in right there. Make sure you pop that pin in before you drill the other hole. I'm gonna adjust my clamp over to the other side. Now I'm gonna drill my other hole right on that mark. Pop your other pin in there. Then you can release your clamp. You're good to go. Make sure you stick a level on it and adjust your upper hand until you get them perfectly level. But you now have a nice, solid, secure connection between your two fences. Good to go. And then just a quick note, if you are using our flat fence as opposed to the standard fence with the backstop, the flat fence actually has this groove here along the front side, so you're not going to have to scribe a line. You can use that groove as your scribed line and just drill right in there. You'll just have to mark your 1 inch out from the end.